Hey and welcome. Think of this as a guided journey, one inspired by the ideas in 15 Minutes to Inner Stillness. It's really just a chance for us to pause, to breathe, and to reconnect with that sense of peace that, believe it or not, is already inside you. So, let's begin.
Does this feel familiar? I mean, really familiar? That constant forward motion of life? Always reaching for the next thing, rushing to the next place, just running to keep up. It can feel like we're always in motion and never ever truly at rest.
But what if the answer to all that rushing wasn't some huge, complicated plan? What if it was just 15 minutes? That's it. A small pocket of time you carve out of the day just for you. A chance to return home to yourself. And this right here is the core invitation. That in the simple act of stopping, we don't just find a little bit of rest. We actually find a point of renewal, a chance to start over right here, right now.
So, let's start with this simple truth. For these next few moments, there is absolutely nothing to fix, nothing you need to achieve, and no one you need to become. The only goal is to just acknowledge your own presence. You're here, you're breathing, and you know what? That is enough.
So where do we start? Well, the minute we first try to be still, we almost immediately run into the biggest challenge of all, meeting our own restless mind.
The thoughts come instantly, don't they? That little voice just questioning the very act of pausing. What am I even doing just sitting here? I've got so much to do.
And right on the heels of that thought comes another one, this time judging the process itself. Am I doing this right? Why can't I focus? Is this even working? The mind it just keeps going.
But here's a really powerful way to reframe that whole experience. Instead of fighting with your mind, what if we see it as a teacher? This quote suggests that the restless mind isn't our enemy. Every thought is just a little messenger asking for our attention.
And this leads to such a beautiful and practical definition of compassion. It's not about forcing yourself to be calm. It's about being aware of all the noise without resisting it. Just noticing the thoughts, kind of saying, I see you, and then just letting them be.
Okay, so if we're not fighting our thoughts, how do we find that stillness? Well, we turn to our most reliable tool, our anchor in the present moment, our own breath. And the mechanics are so simple. A slow, full inhale that feels alive, followed by a gentle exhale that just lets everything go. It's a rhythm that has been with you your entire life, just waiting for you to pay attention to it.
I love how this is put. The breath isn't just air, it's an access point. Every single breath is a new doorway to stillness, a fresh opportunity to step away from all the distraction and right into the present moment.
And as you focus on that breath, you might start to notice the physical effects. All that tension we carry around just begins to dissolve. The shoulders drop away from the ears, the jaw unclenches, and you might feel a sense of softening, almost like an opening in your chest.
So once we're anchored in the breath, we can start to notice something even more subtle, and that is the quiet space that exists between our thoughts. This is where we discover awareness itself.
This slide makes such a beautiful and crucial distinction. Our mind is the part that thinks. It creates thoughts, just like clouds passing in the sky. But our awareness, well, that's the sky itself. It's vast and totally unchanged by the clouds that just drift on through it.
This is it. This is the crucial insight. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that is watching the thoughts. That simple shift in identity, from being the thought to being the watcher, is the absolute key to freedom.
And that awareness, that's your true nature, and it is always there. It's spacious, it's steady, and it's free, completely untouched by any of the chaos or drama of the thinking mind. It's the still center that never, ever changes.
So how do we take this practice out of our 15-minute pause and bring it into the rest of our lives? Let's talk about how to carry this stillness with you all day long.
The first thing to understand is that this stillness isn't cold or empty. It's the opposite. As the mind gets quieter, it creates space for a feeling to emerge, a kind of warmth in the chest, a sense of kindness toward yourself, and really toward the world.
This captures the real-world shift perfectly. Before, we might react to the world from a place of just mental noise. But after this practice, we can start to respond from a place of quiet clarity.
And this inner shift, it actually shows up in very practical, noticeable ways. You might find yourself naturally speaking a little bit slower. You might listen more deeply in conversations, really hearing what people are saying. You might just move through your day with more intention and care.
And this is such an important distinction. Stillness is not about withdrawing from life. It's about finding the silent source from which our best movements can flow. Actions that come from a place of peace, not from a place of pressure. So we'll leave you with this. After taking just a few moments to connect with this inner quiet, a whole new possibility opens up. From this place of stillness, how will you choose to meet the rest of your day?